All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shati from the Chicago camp coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And I'm not going to play the video, but I'm hoping I can get to some parts where you can kind of see what's going on. And that's probably the best that I want to put it at. But nonetheless, this is some place, I don't know what state it's in the United States, but this just goes to show the degeneracy of America. Okay, this is why many people around the world do not respect America. This is why many men from other countries are not coming to America to wife up these women. All right. In this video, if you choose to go watch it, you have 5 guys being serviced, and you see where that girl is in position to that man. Yes, all these guys are getting serviced in front of a huge crowd of people, being immortalized on camera of their disgraceful behavior. Okay? Some man is going to marry one of these 5 bitches. Somebody is going to wife, I guarantee you, 1 or 2 of these bitches up. This is what goes on in Babylon. This is what people cry about, how they want the freedom to do whatever they want. Is this what you all mean? That your daughters can go out and just be whores? This is why the scripture says we about to go to Ecclesiasticus 26, because this chapter goes in on these scandalous women. Ecclesiasticus 26 and 10. It says, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly. We're just going to get the regular definition of shameless. Lacking shame or humility, I'm sure. Having no shame, no guilt, no remorse over something considered wrong, immodest, brazen, unable to feel disgrace, not subject to other people's shaming or reproach. Yes, that is many of these women here in Babylon the snake. They have no remorse over things that society as a whole would consider is wrong or immodest or brazen. Okay? It says, if thy daughter be shameless, void of any type of disgrace, all right? It says, keep her in strictly keep her in, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. Come on, man, look at this. Nothing beats it. Look at this. These are 5 females at some event Now, I don't know that maybe this event was holding some type of contest. I don't know. But you cannot tell me this is conduct that is becoming of a woman. And see, this is what women consider having a good time when they're young. And then when they get through being immortalized on film for their disgraceful behavior, all right, having all types of baby batters pushed down their throat. When they turn 30 and 35, now I want to settle down. Now I want to find a good man. You just have to accept me for who I am. Nah. And the thing is, when you try to raise a female on the path of righteousness in America, a man gets heavily belittled for that, like he's doing the wrong thing. I remember people got on Ti for taking his daughter to the doctor to see if her hymen was still intact. Man, he caught a whole bunch of shit for that. Now, granted, T.I. is a damn knucklehead, but that I can 100% agree on. He is doing the right thing as a father. Like, hey, she going to the doctor. We about to see if it's still intact. All right. It says, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. And these women have abused their bodies so much that now they cannot, for lack of a better phrase, market themselves to men who are good suitors. We're in the point in Babylon the Snake, they can't even market themselves to men that they consider ugly or low class. Even some of these simps are reforming. Okay? Verse 11 says, watch over an impudent eye and marvel not if she trespass against thee. Okay? Verse 12, she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. And these chicks, man, they opening up their mouth too to every arrow. Man, I just heard some man, I just heard some new rap song. Uh and one of the guys, he said that it's not your bit. She's not your bitch. It's your turn. He said, man, that was the hardest thing that I ever had to learn. Because I guarantee you, out of those 5 chicks up there, one of them got a man. And eventually he's going to see that and be like, God damn, that's what I got with? Verse 22, it says, a harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. Right. This is why women are getting mad. Why do men treat us like this and like that? Hey, you got to treat a hoe like a hoe. You don't treat hoes like women. You don't treat women like hoes. The way you conduct yourself is the way you get treated. Verse 25, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefast will fear the Lord. Hey, let's get that word shamefast. Bashful, modest, shy. Oh my. Let's read that again. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, a biatch. It says, what was it? A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefast will fear Yahweh. Bashful, shy. Okay? Because that's the conduct that a real woman should have. She should not want to be in a situation where she's going to bring shame to herself, shame to her father, her mother, and the rest of the family. And these women have no type of self respect for their fathers, for their mothers, or anybody. And some of these women could have been brought up in a household where the father doesn't play that. You know, he's made sure that he's given her daughter or his daughters all the opportunities that they can to be successful. All right. They are probably raised in communities where every every one of their friends' mothers are probably going to be wives, housewives, and families where aunts have husbands. I mean, a lot of these females come from backgrounds like that. But they just gotta see how it is on the wild side. And this is why, this is the type of behavior that's the reason that the current situation in America is the way it is. This is the reason why divorce is skyrocketing. This is why marriage is decreasing in dramatic numbers. This is the reason why men are not getting with women. This is the whole reason why STDs are at an all-time high. This type of behavior has completely crushed the dynamic in America where men want to get with women. Now you add other things on top of this, like the morning after, drug abuse, things of that nature. You know, it only makes the situation worse. This is why we have to get out of here because there is no type of moral standard to combat. I mean, there is a moral standard, but that moral standard is not being upheld as a whole. Because there is a moral standard to combat this, but Americans as a whole don't want it. And that standard is this. And is it Titus? It's either in Titus or Timothy. Yep, Titus 2 and 3. It says the aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things. What are these good things? That they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands. These women don't love their husbands. They out there riding and sucking everything under the sun, all because they thought life would be more exciting. Oh, the excitement of the marriage has gone. Oh, I just want to go through my whole phase. I want to see what's out there, so on and so forth. All right, many of these women don't love their husbands. It says to love their children. Right. Many of these women don't love their children because now they're tied down. They have a responsibility, but then they look at all these single friends thinking that they missing out on something. They just like, the hell with it. I don't care if you are my child. I'm about to go get the carousel going. It says to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home. What did we read in Ecclesiasticus? All right. That these women be kept in straitly. That's the type of behavior that when a woman grows up, she wants to be at home instead of be out in these streets. Okay? It says good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed. This is the behavior. This is the standard that all women should be abiding by. And see, when the kingdom of heaven is established on earth, remember, on earth as it is in heaven, see, every woman is going to have to abide by this standard. Not only is there not going to be a whore of the daughter of Zion, there's not going to be a whore of the daughter of any nation in the kingdom, because that behavior will be dealt with quickly. So that's all I wanted to say on this. Hope you all were edified. Till the next time, we're going to say Shalom.